Hello everyone, welcome back to TeamAutoTrend. Today I'm here with the brand new updated Mahindra Bolero's entry-level B4 variant. For such detailed reviews on all variants of all cars, make sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share this video. This Mahindra Bolero has been provided by CAI Auto Industries Private Limited in Coimbatore. The Mahindra Bolero is truly a legendary SUV which has gained a reputation among buyers for being very tough and dependable. You may have already seen my updated Bolero review last year, and as a part of the facelift, the new Bolero gets new design headlights, grille and front bumper design. That said, this is the entry-level variant, so it does not get front fog lamps. Moving on towards the sides, you can also see that this car does not get wheel covers, and all variants of the Bolero get 15-inch steel wheels as standard. In terms of the side profile, it is easily recognizable as a Bolero from any distance. While the side footsteps are available as standard, the side body decals are available only on the top spec B6 optional. Similarly, the rear profile is also typical Bolero signature design, which gets a rather nice looking spare wheel cover and a footstep. All variants of the Bolero now get 2 reverse parking sensors as standard. However, rear windshield wiper washer with defogger are available from the B6 variant onwards. And yes, this is the Power Plus variant, so the length is under 4 meters. Let's now get inside the cabin. Yes folks, I'm right now inside the brand new Mahindra Bolero's updated B4 variant, and this is how the interior looks like. Previously you may have seen my updated facelifted Mahindra Bolero review, and on that video itself you may have seen these updated armrests on the door pads and this updated dashboard design as well. However, the latest update on the new Bolero is that it now gets dual airbags. Yes, previously this dual airbag was not available. The facelifted version itself used to get this TUV 300 or the Bolero Neo steering wheel with the driver airbag. However, now the latest update is that the front passenger also gets an airbag on the dashboard. So this basically used to be an empty cavity. Now Mahindra have managed to redesign this dashboard pad in order to fit a passenger airbag inside this. So this is a welcome update, and apart from this change though, the overall dashboard design remains exactly the same. You get these square AC vents as standard, and the dual tone beige and black color combination remains exactly the same, so no difference whatsoever. This B4 variant obviously does not get an audio system, however it gets AC. So this is a rather simple and easy to operate AC, which is perfectly fine, and surprisingly you also get a front windshield defogger button separately over here. That said, apart from that, not much of features are available on this B4. For example, all 4 power windows are available from the second level B6 variant onwards, whereas this B4 does not get power windows. Instead it gets manual window crank mechanism for all windows, which is standard. And similarly, you don't get remote central locking, so this is actually the key of this B4 variant. Even though you get flip key, you don't get remote central locking, which is completely understandable for this. However, all variants of the Bolero get this digital dash instrument cluster display. Basically the instrument cluster is a digital unit. It does not get any sort of analog function. This MID is standard across all variants. It shows you mileage, it shows you the tachometer, and the speedometer is in a digital format, so this is rather easy to read. However, I feel that analog instrument cluster would have been more easier to read, but still this is good enough as it provides all the details and information you need regarding this car. There is also another display at the center over here for the time clock, and there are the warnings over here. So this is pretty much standard across all variants with the hazard button located over here. So that is okay about the dash. Apart from that, you cannot see any charging port, no 12-volt charging socket at all in this car, and still you get a lot of storage cubby holes, cup holders, bottle holders, and all those things. The dashboard size is pretty much very average, but still this is standard across all variants. Sadly, the doors are not available with any sort of storage options or pockets or bottle holders at all on this entry level B4. Still, coming on towards the right side of the steering wheel, you get to see the engine start stop button, which is literally standard across all variants and all cars from Mahindra for that better efficiency. And this is the headlamp leveler scroller, and basically that's it. Now coming on towards the roof, you can see that even this variant gets day-night adjustable IRVM, while the sun visors, even though they are a bit budget grade, they are still nice and large enough to provide you some amount of protection from the sun. And there is this centrally mounted cabin lamp, which is basically a yellow cabin bulb and provides decent level of illumination at night as well. That said, the Mahindra Bolero still does not provide height adjustable driver seat, and the front seats are adjustable though for sliding and recline function, which is completely okay. And it also has to be noted that only the front seat passengers get proper retractable 3-point seat belts, because the rear seat passengers get only static 3-point seat belts. So basically that's it about the updates on this Mahindra Bolero B4 variant. Let's now check out the back seats. Yes folks, I'm right now in the back seat of the Mahindra Bolero B4 updated variant, and this is how the dashboard looks like. To be frank, it still looks pretty good despite being basic grade and utilitarian. This is still a working class dashboard, and it is still appealing for people who want simplicity. Now talking about the rear seats, yes, the comfort is pretty good actually, because the thigh support is great. To be frank, I am actually very surprised, because the seats themselves, as you can see, they extend all the way up to the back of my knee, so that is perfectly great. However, you can see that the rear seats of this B4 variant alone don't get any sort of headrests, not a fixed one, not an adjustable one. This is basically just a seat without any headrests. That said, surprisingly, this B4 provides a center armrest. So if you want additional comfort despite the lack of adjustable headrests, this armrest is going to be very helpful for the rear seat passengers. And the biggest drawback of the Bolero is that the legroom is very limited, especially for a person of my height. I am 5'11" for reference, and I have adjusted the driver's seat for my height. Now after that, I am sitting over here, which means the knee room is very less for me, but still for people shorter than me, they are going to be very comfortable in the Bolero, because the seats are very comfortable. That has to be noted. Retractable seat belts are available only for the driver and the front passenger, and additionally now the dual airbags are also available as standard, which means safety for the front passengers is actually pretty good, much better than before. Apart from that, there are not much features over here. You get the newly designed armrests on the doors. You don't get power windows obviously on this B4, and basically that's it. Well, now let's check out the rear space, which can be considered as a boot, which also has 2 jump seats. In keeping with the Bolero tradition, this Bolero Power Plus also gets additional 2 jump seats in the boot area, and if the jump seats are folded away, you get 430 liters of luggage space. Sadly, this B4 variant does not have the option of folding the second row seats, so any additional luggage has to be adjusted on the seat. However, if there are additional passengers, the Bolero also offers 2 additional jump seats, and while these jump seat passengers may not have a lot of space or comfort, shorter people can travel up to short distances, because taller people will not be comfortable with the amount of leg room. Moreover, these jump seats don't have their dedicated seat belts as well. These jump seat passengers also don't get much features, as they have only this grab handle on the roof. Now this jump seat tradition has also been carried forward to the latest Bolero Neo SUV. Now let's open the bonnet to check out the engine of this Bolero. Compared to any previous generation Bolero, the Power Plus has always been more powerful, and once you open this rather heavy bonnet, you get to see the 1.5-litre 3-cylinder turbo diesel engine producing 74 PS of maximum power and 195 Nm of maximum torque through a 5-speed manual gearbox. This being an M-Hawk turbo diesel engine, it feels adequately powerful for such a large body-on-frame SUV. Moreover, the surprising fact is that despite being a 3-cylinder engine, it is very refined inside the cabin as well. And definitely it is also more fuel efficient than before. Now let's talk about the pricing and value of this Bolero. The Mahindra Bolero has always been a basic yet tough and very capable body-on-frame SUV, which is highly respected and loved by people from the rural and semi-urban areas. While it may lack quite a lot of features, the Bolero Power Plus now gets standard dual airbags, which definitely adds to the safety quotient of this basic SUV. Moreover, this generation Power Plus is also very refined and comfortable than any previous models, while also providing more features on the higher variants. So if you want a basic yet very dependable and solid workhouse SUV, at this price point there is literally no other option except for the Mahindra Bolero. Do let me know in the comment section below what do you think about these updates on the Mahindra Bolero SUV. Meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.